Hey guys, welcome back to the DevOps Pro English channel where we understand DevOps and programming concepts in a simple and engaging manner. And today in our third video of Python, we will explore some new concepts that will be quite helpful for beginners. In this video, we will write our first Python program Hello World, and along with that, we will also explain some unique features of the most basic and commonly used function in Python, which is print function. So if you are new or haven't watched the previous video yet, watch them in sequence so that it will help you understand everything smoothly.
In this video, we will write our first Python program, Hello World. And along with that, we will also explain some unique features of the most basic and commonly used function in Python, which is the print function. So if you are new or haven't watched the previous videos yet, watch them in sequence so that it will help you understand everything smoothly. So let's go. Now let's write our first Python program, Hello World. This is a tradition in every programming language because it helps you get familiar with your setup and syntax. To write the first program, first open Command Prompt or Terminal on your computer. This is your system's default command line interface available in Windows, Mac, and Linux. Here type Python and press Enter. If Python is installed correctly, you will see the Python version and the prompt symbols on your screen. This is the Python interpreter prompt, which indicates that you can now write code. Before using print and writing the Hello World program, I would like to tell you about a very useful feature of Python, the help function. The help function in Python can be a valuable tool in your programming journey. By using it, you can get detailed information about any Python function or concept. For example, if you want to understand the print function in detail, you can type print and press enter. This will give you a brief explanation of the function with its parameters and options, and you can also see the syntax of how to use the print function. This way, you can easily understand any function, keywords, modules, or any Python concept with the help of the help function. To exit the help function mode, you can press Q. Q stands for quit, and it will take you out of the help menu and back to the normal interpreter mode. And to exit the interpreter mode, you can press Ctrl+D, which will take you out of the interpreter mode and back to the terminal. So I encourage you to use the help function whenever you encounter new functions or keywords. It will make your concept stronger and give you confidence in Python programming. Let's now move forward with our first Python program, Hello World. To use the print function, type print on this prompt, followed by parentheses, and within double quotes write, Hello World. And then press enter. The print function's job is to display output on the terminal or screen. Since we have written Hello World in the print function, it will show the same text on the screen. In this way, you can run the function by passing different values and see the output in the interpreter. The interpreter is useful when you want to test small logic separately. But for large programs, you should save the code in a file and run it from there. Now, if we want to write the same program in a proper file, we can use IDEs like VS Code. VS Code is perfect for complex coding and file management and is also quite friendly for beginners. Firstly, open Visual Studio Code, and in the top left corner, you will see the File option. Click on New File, and you can create a new file. Alternatively, you can also create a new file by clicking on the icon in front of the File Explorer. You can use whichever method you find convenient. Now, save this file with a.py extension, which is the Python file extension. For example, name this file as hello.py. Now, in the hello.py file, we will write print within parentheses and within double quotes write Hello World. Save this file by pressing Ctrl+S or clicking on Save from the File menu. Now, open the built-in terminal of your VS Code. You can do this by clicking on the Terminal option from the View menu. In the terminal, type python3 hello.py and press Enter. Remember, if your file is present somewhere and you are not in that location, you can use the cd command to navigate to that location and then run the file. After running the file, you will see the output Hello World in the terminal, which is the result of our print function. You can also click on the play button to run the file, which will give you the desired output if everything is correct. Writing code in a file has the advantage that you can edit and reuse it repeatedly. When your programs become complex or divided into multiple files, an IDE like VS Code is helpful. Now, let's explore some unique features of the print function that will help you format your output. The print function is not only for displaying text, but its parameters can also help you customize the output. The basic syntax is to write the text message you want to print inside double quotes within parentheses. You can print not only text, but also numbers and mathematical calculations. For example, if we write print 5 plus 3, the output will be 8. You can print multiple items in the print function by separating them with commas. For example, if we write print DevOps Pro, the output will be DevOps Pro. These two words will be outputted with a space between them. Print function has some advanced parameters that further customize the output, such as end and sep. By default, a new line is added after the print function's output. If you want your output to be on the same line, you can use the end parameter. For example, if we write print hello, end equals, and then print world. On the next line, the output will be on the same line, hello world. Here, end equals means adding a space at the end of the print function, and the next print statement will continue on that line. This is how you can use the end parameter. Let's now talk about the sep parameter. When printing multiple items in the print function and separating them with commas, a default space is added between them. But if you want to use a different separator, you can specify the sep parameter. For example, if we write print DevOps Pro, sep equals dash, the output will be DevOps Pro. Here, sep equals dash means adding a hyphen between the print function items. This way, you can customize the text printed by the print function according to your requirements. Let's now discuss about \n, which is an escape sequence. Escape sequences are special characters that are used with / to represent certain formatting actions. For example, \n adds a new line and \t adds a tab space. For instance, if we write within the print function and within parentheses hello \n world and again within the print function within parentheses DevOps \t and pro, then in the output you will see that first hello appears, followed by world on the next line because we used \n in the first print function between hello and world. Hence, world appears on the next line. Afterwards, you will see that there is a tab space between DevOps and pro because we used \t between them. Therefore, \n and \t escape sequences are useful for organizing and formatting the output. In today's video, we have learned and explored a lot, and now let's do a quick summary so that you remember what we have covered. Firstly, we saw the Python help function, through which you can get help and documentation on any function or concept. We also learned how to exit the help mode by pressing Q. Then, we learned how to run our first Python program, Hello World, on the Python interpreter, which was the first step in programming. Then we saw how the same program can be written in a file and run in Visual Studio Code, which allows us to organize and reuse our code. Finally, we explored different features of the print function, including how to print multiple items, and learned about output formatting with the end and sep parameters of the print function. Along with that, we understood the use of escape sequences, such as \n and \t, which are quite helpful in properly formatting the output. So, we covered quite a bit today. I hope you have learned something new from today's video. If the video was informative, please like the video so that we can continue making such videos for you. You can share your experience of how you liked the video in the comment section.
I hope you have learned something new from today's video. If the video was informative, please like the video so that we can continue making such videos for you. You can share your experience of how you like the video in the comment section. If you or someone you know wants to learn Python or DevOps tool, then share the DevOps Pro channel with them. If you are new or haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then please subscribe to the channel. This is where we end this video. See you in the next video where we will cover more new topics. So stay tuned with DevOps Pro. Thank you.